out there on Facebook Live. Welcome to Altea, Spain, where Team Novo Nordisk is holding its 7th training camp to launch our season. You know, we've got a tough job this year because 2018 was our most successful season to date. So I get the stats all right. We had 11 top 5 finishes, 7 podium appearances, and we took a historic victory on stage 7 of the Tour de Rwanda with David Lozano in front of 1 million fans who just days before had heard athletes with diabetes can't compete. You know, and that's why we're up here. You're going to see the jerseys of all these riders as they're fighting to change diabetes for the entire world. And I have the pleasure of having a host of wonderful employees from Novo Nordisk, our title sponsor, here in Spain with us to ride bikes and to get a deeper understanding of the impact these guys have. So what else did we do? Breakaway at Milano San Remo, thanks to Charles Planet, who also, we had Quentin Bolognas, who took the intermediate sprint jersey. You know, it was a beautiful day because that morning BMC, you know, one of the best teams in the world, said, don't even try because you guys aren't getting this jersey off our backs. And guess what? We've overcome some things before, and that lit a little fire under the team, and not only did we get the jersey, but we took it off the backs of one of the best teams in the world. Truly a proud day for the team. Charles Planet earned the most aggressive, the fighter's jersey at the Post Denmark. He took 2nd place on stage 1, the prologue of the Tour of Hungary. And all in all, it was just a phenomenally consistent year for the team. You know, our best riders got better, and the riders who were years before getting dropped in the climbs were now able to help our leaders get these great results that we're talking about. So again, 2018, the best year we've ever had. But guess what we do when we have a good year? We set the bar higher. And so I'm proud to be here to announce to you, the full roster of Team Novo Nordisk, all the riders who are setting out with their goals, their dreams, to help us inspire, educate, and empower everyone in the world affected by diabetes. So, with that, I'm going to start with our very own Emmanuel Mini from Argentina. Emma,
hello.
Where did you come from?
I'm from Argentina, San Luis, it's my province.
And where, how did you get introduced to the program here?
I went 6 years ago to the Thailand ID camp, and I get the place to race for the development team. I did 3 years with the development team, and then I get the contract for the pro team. It's my 2nd year in the pro.
And Emma happens to be the very first rider ever from South America to race for Team Novo Nordisk on a professional level.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
I am proud to be the first rider from South America. For me, it is a very important thing.
And we're proud. He looks so shy right now, but he's actually the comedian of the team, and as always, keeping the mood high and everywhere we go. Thank you, Emma.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mr. Jonas Hintala. So, Jonas, 7th year with the program here. How's it feel? What are you hoping for this year?
Well, I think I've grown into that little bit older guy in the team now, so I'm looking forward to give advice for the younger riders and work as a domestique and hopefully go for some results myself as well during the season.
So just out of curiosity, when there are sprint competitions here at camp, how have those been for you?
There's one super fast guy in the team. He might stand next to me right now. And I haven't quite get the back of him yet.
I have to thank Jonas because I think, intentionally lost the sprints against me to make the old man feel good. So, Jonas, looking forward to your 7th year and the best results today. Thank you. Mr. Brian Kamstra is coming from the Netherlands. He started racing a bike how many years ago?
5 years ago.
And before racing a bike, what'd you do?
Running.
How fast were you?
National champion.
National champion in the Netherlands, and as we seen from Rusty Woods, who races for Education First, you can, if you're a good runner, then you can go on to win stages at the Vuelta. What are your long-term ambitions?
Also riding Grand Tour with the team, and we still have that dream to ride the Tour, so I hope we can win a stage there. Yeah.
Very good. And Brian also has the best hair in the peloton. Marcel Kittel was a clear 2nd in that one. So thank you, Brian. So, my good friend, Mr. Charles Planet, is coming back for year number what?
6 years now.
And what was your first entry to the team?
I was in the Devo team for 1 month in 2013, and then I get to come in the pro team, and I I did in California. I had the most aggressive jersey in my first year. Next to the podium, Bradley Wiggins and Mark Cavendish. So it was a really beautiful moment for me.
And last year, pretty historic year. You had 2 breakaways in Dubai, 2 breakaways in World Tour Race Abu Dhabi, breakaway in San Remo. I mean, what was it like to be at the front of the peloton in Milano San Remo for 6.5 hours?
It was an amazing day for me. I was really ready for it. I was training for this moment to be in the breakaway, and I hope to be there again or one of my teammates. It's the main goal, and we'll see how it goes that day.
And you were second place last year in the Tour of Hungary. You've made consistent progress year after year. What's the big ambition this year?
Yeah, I was last year a few times close to win a race, and my biggest goal is to win a race in 2019. So I'm really working on that goal, and I hope to get it for the Team Novo Nordisk.
Thank you, Charlie. We have Mr. Stephen Clancy from Ireland coming next. Stephen came in through our development team. Has been one of our greatest ambassadors out there. For a few years' time, Stephen was our best speaker as he was developing as an athlete. And it's been really fun to see over the last 7 years Stephen developing as a rider while also maintaining that great ability to just inspire everyone he talks. Stephen, your diagnosis, you've just been voted the best under 23 rider in Ireland, diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. What did they tell you at the time you were diagnosed?
Basically, they said you can ride a mile at a time. Like, diabetes is already a pretty difficult condition to manage, and cycling is one of the most difficult sports. So, yeah, good luck with your pro career, mate.
How'd that make you feel?
I was in tears, so depressed, but thanks to the team, inspired me to get back, reading your book, and here we are, can't complain.
And I mean, it's, again, back when Stephen was diagnosed, doctors were telling people when they were diagnosed, your dreams are finished, you can never race a bike, you can never compete, you can never do this, you can never do that. And how's the relationship you now have with that doctor who told you that?
I have to keep my voice down when I'm speaking at conferences if he's attending, but I don't stop spreading the message, 1 mile, it's not true. And I think we see in this team at one point 2/3 of the riders were told, stop pursuing your pro career, but year after year that percentage, that ratio was getting better.
What are you hoping for personally in the results this year?
Well, a healthy year in terms of the body and breakaways, lots of breakaways.
Awesome, Stephen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Fabio Calabria. So Fabio predates Team Novo Nordisk with Team Type 1, going back to when he was just a young man of 17 or 18 years old in, 2007 we first met and raced together, right?
Yeah, 2007, Tour of Virginia.
So, and how would you say the team has progressed, and you've progressed since 2007?
Well, I think, Tour of Virginia, we finished 2 people, I think. One? So I didn't want to finish. Oh. Tour of Virginia, we finished 1 person. That was a relatively small, kind of more regional race. And then, 2008, we had a team with just Phil, myself. I think we're the only diabetics on the team. And then the team's continued to grow, and thanks to Novo Nordisk, now we have a team exclusively with type 1 diabetics, and we're competing on the world stage and consistently getting breakaways and being up the front and getting results. So it's pretty amazing to have seen the team progress from quite humble beginnings to what it is today.
Thank you very much, sir. You're number 13 for Fabio Calabria. It's in his teenage years, so it's going to be his best and probably going to cause some trouble for us. But maybe it's trouble for the rest, right, Fabio? Yes. And now we have Mehdi Benamuda, our sprinter from France. Mehdi, you had some good results last year. Very close, top 10 on a number of occasions, close to top 10 in some World Tour races. What are you hoping for in 2019?
I hope I can do a podium or hope to win also. It's the goal of the team and also my goal. But I also want to show that everything is possible with diabetes. So.
Super. Thank you, Mehdi.
You're welcome.
And Mr. Umberto Poli, you wouldn't know it looking at him now, but he's actually had to go back to his room 3 times to get the right clothing. But Umberto, he keeps things funny for us. Coming from Italy, his first year of the team, making on the professional team, you got the call up from San Remo how many days before the race?
Yeah, 3 days before the race.
So 20 years old, and 2017 Milano San Remo, Umberto got to be the youngest rider to start that race. And how was your first experience at San Remo?
The experience is amazing. So the beautiful people look me to the road and support me. And after when finish the race, again the people call me for congratulations on my breakaway. So I'm happy for this. I want to do repeat the years.
20 years old, most 20-year-olds don't envision riding 260 kilometers, let alone riding 260 kilometers in the breakaway of one of the world's 5 monuments of cycling. So it was a great show of what's possible, and I know Umberto's been training hard, and we're expecting big success this year, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Awesome, Umberto. Thank you. Mr. Sam Brand from the Isle of Man, the fastest runner from the Isle of Man, right?
Yeah, of course.
Mark Cavendish, you're not listening, right? So Sam, it's been how many years with the program now?
This is my 5th year with the program.
Fifth year. And where'd you come from?
Triathlon, 1 year, development team for 18 months, and then onto the pro team now for 18 months.
And so Sam, he's got an enormous engine. Being that he came from triathlon, we're still teaching him to take turns. But he's become a very, very big voice for the team. He does so much in outreach, so much in his homeland and all over the world, just helping us to educate, empower, inspire. What would you say your biggest objective is for 2019?
I think most people said it, but win races. We're not in a race just to make up the numbers. We try our luck. Sometimes race is all about luck. So we roll the dice enough times, it'll happen.
And long term, what's your dream in the sport?
Tour de France.
And what color jersey do you want to wear?
All of them. I'll take yellow.
All right. So, we have no shortage of ambition with Sam, and the thing that I like most about him is that he works and works and works, sets goals and works super hard to achieve them. So we're all looking forward to see how you do this year. And if it's 50% of your ambition, I know you'll impress the entire world. So thank you for your hard work, Sam. And now, I've got a special introduction. Mr. Peter Kutstar from Hungary, excuse me. And Peter is the oldest entry for the professional team. Has been racing a bike professionally for
1993.
since '93. Wait a second. Professionally?
No, professionally it's 12 years, I think so.
And you've been to the World Championships. You've been to the Olympics. What would you say the biggest highlight of your career to date is?
I don't know, in World Champions, it's beautiful races. I really like, and I really want to ride one more time. And I really believe I can ride and I can qualification with the team because the team are really good and they are really strong guys.
So Peter was diagnosed with diabetes just last year, and after 12 years in the ranks of professional, you told me that a dream came true, right?
Yes, this is a dream. My dream was always racing pro team, and this dream is now here. So I am really happy because of this, but I never think this is come like with diabetes.
So I mean, that's one of the cool things. It's like now we have diabetes making dreams come true. Back, you rewind 10 years, and diabetes was the preventer of all dreams coming true. And here we are today with Peter on the team, dreams coming true because of this disease. And I think and hope the best is yet to come. Peter's going to be a great addition to the team, bringing a lot of experience, and I know we're going to be stronger with you. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. And now we're getting on to riders who have come up from the development team. I was riding with Declan before he decided to go hard the other day. And Declan, you told me you were how old when you first applied to Team Novo Nordisk Talent ID Camp?
I was like 14.
And what'd they tell you?
They They told me I wasn't old enough.
So what'd you do?
I had to wait.
And so we're teaching patience to kids with diabetes all over the world. But Declan is, came to the Talent ID camp through the junior program, and really you took some of our top results for the TNN junior program. What was the highlight in your junior years with the team?
I got getting to race in Belgium with Thomas Rainmakers as the director. He taught us a lot, and getting to win a few races. I think I won like 3 races in total, but getting to race in Belgium and win some over there was just phenomenal.
And how's it feel coming to the professional ranks in the sport?
Yeah, making it through the Devo team and down to the professional team, it really means a lot. Yeah, the pipeline definitely works, and it helps prepare us for racing in the professional team.
So just everyone remember this face, remember the name, because Declan has a big career in front of him, and he's got a really big engine to back it up. So he's coming straight from the Devo team, but adding a lot of extra horsepower to the professional team of Team Novo Nordisk. Thank you, Declan. Mr. Ulikbek from Uzbekistan, our first rider from Central Asia on the professional team. I've known I've known Ulikbek since you were.
I was with team since 2013. I was 1 year with junior team and 4 years with development team, and finally first year as a pro rider, and looking forward for 2019.
So what would you say? You told me that this was a dream coming true, making it to the professional team. But so now, when one dream comes true, what's the next one for you?
Next year, of course, I am very happy to be part of this team, and of course, we need next step work again hard, and next dream I hope to be best climber in the pro peloton.
So he's our Nairo Quintana from Uzbekistan. So, and Ulibek, I'm so proud to have you on this professional team. Thank you. Oliver Berenger. So Ali, I got a chance to meet in 2011. We were at the Tour de Suisse. What was going through your mind then, and what's going through your mind now?
So it's still a really nice memory that I met the team there, because it was the start for me where I realized that there's still everything possible, even with diabetes. And from there on, I got back on my bike, started doing this on a competitive level again, and I got the chance to attend in a talent ID camp in 2016, made it to the Devo team for 2 years, and now I'm here, so I'm really happy.
What are you hoping for this year? What kind of message do you want to send back to all of the homeland of Switzerland?
So for me, it's just a really big chance to show everyone what's possible with diabetes, what I can do, even with the diabetes. And once I got inspired by you, by the team, and now I want to be this person for maybe someone else.
Thank you so much, Ali. Mr. Sammy Friday, or Sam Saturday, or I guess his parents call him Sam Monday, coming from Australia. Now, Sam, it's how many years now with the program for you? Which was your entry point?
This has been going on my 4th year now of the program. I spent a year in the junior development team, followed by 2 years with the development squad in the US, and then now, 2019 is going on my first year on the professional teams.
Sam is, everyone who talks to him thinks he's 20 years older than he is. He's so wise beyond his years, such a level-headed, just ability to see the full picture. I think you bring a lot of, even though it's your first year with the professional team and 20 years old now, what do you hope that your maturity and also the skill set of your legs can bring to the team?
I hope really to look upon the other guys coming in from the development team. They have a lot of experience, but hopefully I can share some things that even I've learned being on the development team and spending time going through the program with yourself and all other the staff members who have helped make this team and program possible. So it'll be really looking upon others, but also everything to improve both performance, but also diabetes management, and combine that to get results on the bike for the team.
Yeah. Awesome. And what machine do you have in front of you here?
So we're riding a Colnago concept. This is their more aerodynamic frame. So it's a really nice balance of stiffness, but also it feels very fast on the flats and also just all round. So it's a wonderful bike.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Sam.
Thanks, Phil.
Cheers. And last but certainly not least, Mr. David Lozano, who I had the pleasure of meeting in February of 2012. Then you came over to the Team Type 1 development team and then signed your first professional contract for the 2013 Team Novo Nordisk team. Tell me, what makes you most proud in your career today?
I mean, I'm so happy to be part of the 2019 roster again. I've been here for 7 years now, so quite a long time. And yeah, every year is a new challenge, and every year you have different goals. But once you have the honey in your mouth, you want more. No? Last year we had the win in Rwanda, and this year we want to win again. No? And maybe not one, maybe two. So you need to be hungry for more.
And I think that's the thing, we haven't won a lot of races in our time, but the entire team has been developing over the past 6 years. We're coming to year 7. And we got a taste of victory at the end of last year. I mean, how hungry are you to have that taste again?
A lot. Basically, when I won in Rwanda in stage 7, I wanted to win the day after. No? Even I was in my legs for the whole afternoon because I was so happy. I'm not used to win a lot, so you get pumped, So I was overexcited. But the next day I wanted to win again, and after that I went to China, and even if it's not the kind of racing it suits me as a rider, I wanted to do good there. So I think it's once you have what I said, once you have the honey in your mouth, you want it again.
Super. And what machine is going to carry you to your next victory for Team Novo Nordisk? Because this is a beautiful Colnago C64, the best bike I've ever ridden. But how do you feel with this as your horse?
So last year I was riding the Colnago concept. It's the one most guys are going to ride this year. And I'm one of the lucky guys who are going to ride the C64. This is basically a full carbon lock frame. So it's tube to tube. It's so comfortable and stiff. As a kind of rider, it's better for me because it's better on the climbs. And actually, we did a little bit of upgrades now with the Durace wheels, the Pioneer, and basically the bike is top of the line. So we have no excuses.
And if we have no excuses, then we might as well try to stand back on the top step. Now, David, it was 2 days before. And the Rwanda media, they said that we were a joke, right? And how did that public doubt fuel you and your success in Kigali that day?
That was kind of weird because a lot of people were saying we were a joke, but we had already 2 podiums, so it was kind of strange, no? But yeah, once we got the win on stage 7, it was a mind change for everyone. We had a lot of people coming and saying, congratulating the team and to me and to you also. So it was I have no words now. So yesterday we were watching a video about the Rwanda and almost cried. It's a really nice moment.
So February 24th, we kick our season off in the Tour of Rwanda. Keep your eyes open, keep checking us out on Facebook, and hopefully see a lot more of that honey that David wants and that this team deserves, as do our fans. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you.
So now, you've met the team. You've seen the guys who are the biggest billboard for changing diabetes, the biggest billboard for education, inspiration, and empowerment in the world of diabetes. It's something that makes me very proud, but we like to say we're changing the world, we're changing diabetes, we're inspiring everybody. But really, the thing that makes me most proud is that we get to change the world for one person at a time. And it's the impact of one person at a time that we make that makes us driven to do more, because it's one, then it's another, it's another, it's another. But we're going to try and give a new personal touch to how we change the lives of one person. And so this year, we're proud to announce that we're going to be doing the Team Novo Nordisk Fan of the Day. And it's something that you can all go on the Team Novo Nordisk website and apply for. And I've got some details on that. And there's 400 million people with diabetes, plus 400 plus million people. The number continues to change. They all need inspiration. They all need hope. Because you can have the greatest medicines in the world, you can have the greatest doctors in the world, but if you don't have the motivation and inspiration to take control, it's a tough life. And these guys are that symbol of hope for the people. So all this season, Team Novo Nordisk is going to ride in support of an individual, someone living with diabetes. Before the race, we'll select the fan of the race. We're going to promote that fan of the race. And a TNN rider will wear the fan's name on their bike, helmet, during the race to show what's possible. When you're selected, and then after the race, if you're selected as the fan, then we'll be sending you individual souvenirs from the race. Maybe it's a number, maybe it's a bottle, maybe it's the yellow jersey that we take home that day. But it's something that you have a chance to get. And there's 8+ million of you who are currently following us. Hopefully you can encourage your fans to do so as well, your friends and brothers, sisters, mothers, uncles, to jump on as well. And we want you, because it's that one person, it's that one individual whose life we can change that's going to motivate us to all go faster. So to apply for this, to be the super fan of the day, we want you to go to teamnovonordisk.com and tell us why. How does the team inspire you? How do you think that your story can help motivate our team to go just a little bit faster? Because reminder, bicycling is hard. It's you have great days in training, and that just means it's hard. You have bad days in training, it's hard. You win a race, it's hard. You lose a race, it's hard. And if you can help us just that little bit, give us that extra fraction as we go out there and compete against the best riders in the world, then you, the fan of the race, could be the reason that we stand on top of the podium and help reach even more people with diabetes all over the world. So I'd like to invite our whole team back up here. That'd be you guys wearing the spandex, please. And we forgot to mention one rider who had his best friend getting married, Andrea Perron, who's not here today, but Andrea has been a key sprinter of the team for the last 6 years. He's lean, he's fit, and he's ready to have his best results today. So, all in all, minus our superstar Italian Andrea Perron. David, inside. Please say hello to Team Novo Nordisk 2019. All of us changing diabetes together with you. Thank you.